I forgot to mention at the start of this video that you're watching right now, the video on the race creator, I forgot to mention that in my Discord server, head down there and join the Discord server, because in there is going to be a channel to share your community-made races. And that's where I am going to be trying out people's races. So every week, I'm going to play some of the most liked, I'm going to play some of the community races that are put in my Discord server. So, because the naming scheme isn't the best to use and everything, you can actually describe what your event is and then tell us the name and the filter and everything else in the Discord server. So, head down there, join, because that'll be the place to share your community-made races. Right, back to the to the video. What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and yes, I'm back in the Crew 2 Ubisoft Ivory Tower's latest update. Thank you to Ubisoft for giving me this update early, and today I am going to be going into this update, and of course, playing with the new race creator. Yes, head down there, subscribe with notifications on. This is a day before the update comes out, so this is all going to be in the game tomorrow if you're watching this the day it came out. Also, a quick reminder, I'm going to be doing a bunch of Crew 2 videos now we've got this update, but Motorfest, I'm going to be giving away 5 copies of Motorfest in total, and all you have to do is subscribe. Tell your friends, subscribe, because the more milestones we hit, it's going to be up to 5 copies. But for now, it's just the 1 copy until we hit 70k, which seems to be soon. But here we are with our new Bugatti Chiron. I completely forget what this thing's name actually is. The Divine Edition. That's a cool name. Obviously, I've broken down this whole motor pass already. If you want to watch that, that's on the channel. Very actually cool motor pass. Obviously, the actual update is the American Legend. It's American Legends again, right? So what does this actually look like in this menu? So we got American Legends, Season 5, Episode 1 and 2, and then we have American Legends. Okay, so no, like, US Speed Tour, different name, it's just American Legends again. Which, of course, makes sense because, well, we've got 4 new American Legends things, right? And, of course, a bunch of new cars coming out, but the main thing is the race creator. And look, I'm not even gonna waste much more time. Let's head into and check out the race creator, but I want to make it somewhere cool. So, let me test out a few concepts right now. Wait, it's that quick? Hello? Okay. So if I do this and I place start line, okay, and now what? Just place checkpoint. There you go. We're gonna make him turn here, yeah. So they attached to the road, which I believe means no off-road races. I mean, they can be off-road races, but they have to be attached to dirt tracks. So it does have to be attached to a road of some kind. We've got a total of 300 checkpoints. Is there a checkpoint distance limit? That's gonna be something to test in this video. But for now, if I do this, now, can we lap it? Or I guess we'd have to lap manually, right? So if we go here and then whack it around this side too. Look, we can't go fully straight. We got the race creator. We got to do this properly. Obviously, you can publish your races too. At the moment, you can see when you can't place a checkpoint because it becomes some very good asset work, honestly. Like, you can see when you can't place it because it becomes that. It's a cool way of doing it. Oh, you know what? Let's actually just speed this down. This will be like the one speedy area of the race. You pick up a bunch of speed. We're still going with 273 checkpoints left, which I guess is good. And we can go into the map so we can specifically see, okay, where did I start this race? Over there. So what I'm going to do is I will, I guess, pelt it down this road right here. Yeah, so quite a tight turn right after a big speedy area. That's some race design for you. Let's head all the way down. We can nitro while we do it. We can head all the way there. No asset placement, but like it's just checkpoint placement. Then if we send it around here, so I don't believe we can make it 2 laps. No. So what we can do though is just lap it ourselves, right? Make it 2 laps, which, you know what, I'm gonna do. I mean, it's simple enough. Just literally place the checkpoints again at the exact same points, right? So we are able to make, okay, oh, the not being able to use the handbrake kind of annoying, because I was gonna handbrake turn there, but then I realized, wait, no, I don't want to place a checkpoint. Again, just pelting it down, whacking each one exactly where it needs to go. You do actually have to drive to the actual route of the race, right? So that is something you will have to do still. But there's some cool things that I will show you boys, because there's some things you can do with this. Let's do this. And then we're coming around to the final lap. I'm definitely placing too much checkpoints. I'm definitely going overkill on the checkpoint placement. Like, realistically, I only have to place them on the turns, right? That way we're sorted. But there you go. And then this will be the final lap. So place finish line is hold right on the D-pad. So now assume you can... congratulations, you have created a race. Now, time to configure. Yeah, so you can configure while the race is going on, right? Like, you don't have to, you can close settings. You can, what is it? Like, where is it again? Open settings. And, of course, you can edit the race as well still. But here we go. If you look at this, over here, we can actually teleport to any specific checkpoint. We can go and adjust it. We can delete it. We can input a checkpoint after this one. It's wildly in-depth. This is one of the few things that they've actually done so immensely wildly well. Of course, you can actually make the race in whatever spec you want. You can make it in whatever spec. You might want to make a street race, but do it in a hypercar, right? So here's the thing. You can then change which car you actually do the race in. So I might have driven that whole thing. Again, you can make it in whichever spec, but I did that in hypercar. But maybe I want that race to be Alpha Grand Prix. Restrictions, we can add on a model restriction and select specific models. I guess these are just the only ones that I have, so you can only select the models that you own, I suppose. Then you've got stuff like brand restrictions. Okay, let's put a brand where I actually own some cars, right? Let's go street. Restrictions, model, we can put... Oh, that is a beautiful UI. Wait, what? This is great, actually. That is a beautiful, beautiful UI. And we got the 2 new Audis, too. So, you know what? Let's put this one in the Audi. Actually, no, I want to do this in a hypercar. We'll do an Audi one right here. Drift. We can make drift. But there's a thing with that. Also, like, almost every spec, right? Every road spec. Street, drift, drag race, hypercar, rally raid, motocross, rallycross, hovercraft, monster truck, demo derby, pretty cool, touring car, Alpha Grand Prix, so all of the road specs, all the way back at street. So other restrictions, you can obviously put brand, you can put period, which is of course classic and modern, type, bike, car, and then like I think that's really it. Style, so Grand Tourer, muscle, service, sports, utility. Then country, you can also do Australia, Germany, etc, etc. Very cool looking UI for model though. Very, very cool looking UI for model. Hypercar, restriction, select, model. I can put it just as restricted to the Divine Edition. Oh, that's cool. Traffic. We can change the traffic in events. We can put yes, and then low, high, medium. Low, medium, high. You can see it adjusts it in the actual preview of what the event banner is going to look like. We can go no traffic in any of these events. We can make New York with no traffic. If someone made all checkpoints 1 for 1, every checkpoint 1 for 1, we could have an unofficial no traffic New York world records, right? Here we go. So we got traffic. We'll go traffic. You know, I'm a menace to society, so I'll go traffic high. Player collisions, so you can turn collision on and off as well. I've got no one else playing at the moment. This is a really cool one. Ambience type, we can put static or dynamic. So dynamic means changes with whatever the weather in-game is. So if it's raining in-game, raining in the event once you go into it. Static is where we get to have fun. So we have so much more stuff here than the regular photo mode. We've got fog, we've got cloudy, we've got clouded, heavy rain, blizzard, all of the regular stuff you expect. But then it starts getting a bit wild and wacky. Desert. Fair West, 50s, 70s, horror, synthwave, future, cartoon, show. LA 2019. I don't know what LA 2019. I don't know what happened in LA 2019. It looks more like New York 2023, but we've got Hawkins, we've got Asian Spirit, we've got Memories, Movie, Dry, Hollywood, vibrant colors, natural blue, natural dark blue, negative film red scale, purple film XR, infrared film orange, red, old, BW Old City, and BW Gangster. That's right, boys. We can be a bit of a gangster. We're gonna go with negative film, red scale, yeah, sure. Then time of day is an interesting UI. So you select which hour you want specifically, and then you can select which specific minute within the hour. Weird way of, like, a very, yes, very human design. I don't know. I'll set this one at at specifically 27 minutes past midday. Wildlife / pedestrians. I don't know what that says about society, that those are the same thing. And then race names. So, look. There would have been an issue with race names. I assume they want to make this, because the reporting system doesn't really work in the Crew 2. There's not really a proper report system for liveries and stuff. It's just like, you don't see it. They kind of can't do, like, proper race naming, because there wouldn't be any way to report, and people would do outrageous stuff. So, the race name is 3 words. You get 3 words, you get a bunch of selectors, major cities, biomes, link words, and then in each of them you have more. So you've got like an extended cut, right? You got the Schneider cut of linked words. And then you got grounds, so you can basically morph your own sentence together. One amazing track, my sublime path, the superb event, my amazing path. Okay, there's definitely like 3 that are used for the randomizer. I'll go, wait a minute. Oh, I went out of the sayings. Okay, right, good, that's saved. Race picture, then you got a bunch of race pictures, right? So if I go Los Angeles, you got a bunch of images of Los Angeles, and you can select which specific one you want. I mean, this one makes the most sense for where I am, I think. Maybe the Staples Center instead. We'll go Staples Center. Long, large, massive. Yes, this is the official long, large, massive race. And, here you go. You can see I made it. You can see the name. And by the way, join the Discord server. A reminder, join the Discord server and post your races in there. Post them what they actually are, and then put their name and your name and platform and everything, right? Just so everything is sorted so that you can share your races. Head in, head down, join the Discord server. It's where I post about videos and stuff, but also Race Creator races will also be posted there, so check that out. And there you go, that's the event. So you obviously have to go around, make your event, and then it's just as simple as test it. You have to do one feasible test run of your event, so you know, brilliant animation by the way, so you know that it is a playable event, right? It actually has to be done. So here we go, let's play the long, large, massive event. See, now I wish I actually did make it a long, large, or massive event. God, there's so many concepts I can try. I'm gonna do a bunch of different concepts in this video just to show different stuff. I'm gonna do a bunch of different concepts so that you guys can get a gist of some ideas, and I'm gonna flesh these concepts more out in upcoming videos. I'm loving the dense traffic, by the way, for a specific concept that I want to do. I like that that's controllable, and we've actually able to put dense traffic. Also, has that been a thing this whole time? Has there been 3 different amounts of traffic that you could get this whole time? There we go. Also, a race car this late into the game. Beautiful. But, okay, are we getting to the big straight? Here we go. This is the long, large, massive in long, large, massive. Oh, I'm seeing the amount of traffic on this road right now, and I'm thinking about the concept that I want to do. And it's perfect, okay? But it's very annoying. Okay, people are definitely going to be putting no traffic on straight away. We obviously have a percent counter, which is great because it's calculated very simply. That's very nice that it's so easily done. We've got a timer there too. And, of course, I'll show you playing a community event as well. So there's the finish line, but we drive right past it, okay? So I guess because the finish line is there, either that's the finish line or the start line. I don't know which one. But because that's there, we're able to see that that's where the race starts and ends. But yeah, so you can tell when you're lapping a race because obviously you got the bit at the beginning. Let me actually mess around with these checkpoints for a minute. Okay, so they're not like hitbox, which I guess is the simplest way of doing it, right? Because someone could. Oh, God, I just instantly... You know what the issue is? I instantly realized in my head what I would do. I would just spam all checkpoints in one position and then drive through them to see how hard I could break the game. And I'm assuming that's the exact reason that the checkpoints aren't collision. And here we go. We're coming around all the way to the end of Long, Large, Massive. We did the Long, Large, Massive. Now we're heading over to the finish. We're finishing the Long, Large, Massive. Long, Large, Massive is a top tier name. Here we go. There you are. Sorted. Absolute beauties. There we go. And that's the race. So now that we've done one test race, we are able to hold R2 and publish the race. Congratulations, your race has been published. So there you go, just like that. There's our published race. Length, 6.6 miles. There's the timer, and you do get follows and bucks and stuff. So we will try out one of these races made by someone else here. We'll do a... Oh, whoa. Okay, that's quite cool. A Japanese drift car restriction, 1.2 miles. So yeah, this will show you what's the gist with drift. So these are only... Oh, this is really cool looking. Whoa. These are only races, right? Whoa. Okay. What? This is... What? Okay, people already doing cool stuff with this? So because you can't have point-based events, it's technically still like a race, right? So you're technically racing in a drift event, which does mean that we finally got drift races, I guess, to a degree. But okay, this is so cool. And it's a drift event around this little area around the Street Racing HQ. Wait, this is sick. I mean, oh god, I wish this was like multiple laps. This is so cool. Everything's like bright pink as well, which obviously I think what is it, negative? Is it negative? I don't know if green is the negative to pink. I know purple is the negative to yellow. But I assume it's pink because cherry blossoms and whatnot. And then I just have to accept that my car is purple now. And my car wasn't yellow before, so it's not negative. It's just like some interesting mood. Really cool little route though. What? Oh! See, this is why I cannot wait for your guys' submissions into the Discord. Do you like the race? Like this event will increase its exposition to the other players if you like it. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yes. I did like this event. Absolutely. That was really cool. That was really cool. Okay. Yes. That was sick. That was so sick. Oh, yeah. So you didn't get a lot of money there, I don't believe, if you just saw. I think that's what you might have just seen. And look, it kind of has to be like that, right? You have to not get too much money because, look, if you do start getting way too much money for these, then people are just going to start exploiting them, right? Like, instantaneously, there's going to be exploitation. And the point of adding these is to add something cool, so not to add a game-breaking exploit for money. But there's probably a chance that something like that does still show up, right? What if there's, like, I don't know. You know what? I'm not even going to coast the flames, but I can see it happening. This is a little San Francisco track someone made, which is great, because, like, oh, could you take that jump? Wait. I love this because it's like, look, San Francisco is somewhere that's never really had a good race, right? We got a few, like San Francisco Commute. It took them a very long time to start adding races to San Francisco. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's where you're supposed to go. I thought it would have been. I guess that's the kind of area where you'd want props and stuff, right? So you can show that. But it's simplistic. It works. And this is going to be open so many opportunities, man. People are going to be recreating Crew 1 races. I cannot wait for the amount of stuff that's going to be coming into this game. You could recreate, like, if you can find the road, you could... Whoa, okay, I got uppercutted. If you find a road, you could probably recreate a real-life race, right? You could actually make a Laguna Seca race. Even though Laguna Seca sucks in this game, you could make a Laguna Seca race. Crazy. Okay, let's actually give an I Spy on the amount of money we make for this little San Francisco event here. Brilliant little San Francisco event. I loved it. That was actually a really fun race. There we go. And right through it. Oh, I missed it. Okay, damn. There you go. And you'll see 159. And oh, I like the black there because obviously it's, you know, it's not a specific event. Not a lot of money. The point is, it's an experience, not the money. And that one will get a like from me. If you don't want to like it, don't like it, right? There you go. That one gets a like from me. Let's do some of these new concepts. So straight away, I can go into the Create Race menu instantaneously. I can jump around here. And there you go. So you can do off-road races. In fact, we could like start one here, right? There you go. Off-road race. Oh, already a great place to start an off-road race. And yeah, so we can make this off-road race in Hypercar. We can switch car here as well, right? We don't have to wait. Oh, this is a really cool road to make a race on. Again, this is a road where there's never been a race as far as I'm aware. And now I'm discovering this with a goddamn, like, race creator. This is what I'm talking about with the race creator, man. Simple as that. Whack it onto the end. You can see, of course, it starts to detach. You could probably make like a proper rally circuit, right? Go through the road a bit. Maybe find another rallycross area. There you go. So yeah, you can open settings here, right? You can adjust the settings before. And then, you know, close settings and go back to the race editing. And then when you finish your race, you can place the finish point, which now that I think about it was supposed to be here. Am I able to... Oh, wait a minute. Settings, right to the bottom. And we go all the way to the bottom. Setting now, checkpoint number 16. Delete. There you go. Checkpoint has been deleted. And now we have another checkpoint. Well, finish line. There you go, simple as that. I'm not going to do anything too expansive here. We will just go rallycross. No restrictions. We'll actually have it dynamic, so it matches the weather of just the regular, like the regular race. And there we go, race picture, biome, where's forest, and there. Perfect. And let's test our race in a rallycross car. It's such an in-depth system, man. Like, it's actually got everything. Here we go. Brilliant start to the race. And this car is so tiny. It's comically tiny. Oh, cool little thing above here. I didn't even notice that when I was placing checkpoints. There is so much fun to be had in this. And then we can publish this. And then there we go. I suppose I will just leave Race Creator here. And it will... Do I want to save? Yes. So there you go, you don't have to finish it straight away. And you can see on the map, people's race creators, or I believe that's my ones, there you go. Other people's race creators will show up. I guess it's just sort of random. Maybe it's whoever's like the most popular at the moment. That would make sense. I don't know if that's the case, but that would make sense if these are just whoever's is the most popular at the moment. That one looks really fun. The North Amazing Mountain. That one actually looks really, really fun. No, yeah, absolutely. This is an idea that is gonna make so many things so much better, man. Here we go, switch vehicle. Also, the weather instantly changes, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about weather at all. The weather's instantly clear when you're doing the race creator, which is quite nice. So I can go right here, there you go, and play start line. And then if I go all the way down this track here, all the way down this LA strip, and I happen to conveniently end this strip at a location that I don't know happens to have a railway. There we go. Now, I've literally made the perfect mock Fast and the Furious drag race. There you go. I can change the settings to actually look like the Fast and Furious mood. It's a perfect recreation of the Fast and Furious scene, where obviously Dom and Brian race at the end. I can set the restrictions to classic cars, so we can only use the Charger and I guess the FTO, the Mitsubishi FTO. It's the closest we got. And I've just saved that race. And basically, if you want to go back to a race that you've done, head into community races, my races, and then just these are the ones we're still editing. And it's brilliantly done UI. We can just go edit, and there we are. We can leave Race Creator again. It selects us to this vehicle. And again, you want to edit any single one of your races. Just head over here, edit, and there we are at the race. It's like instant fast travel. There you go. Great. Oh, and you know what? What I was gonna say, Laguna Seca, someone's already done it, see? Okay, so this should just be Laguna Seca, right? And the percents are going up very quickly, so I assume it's 1 lap. Obviously, this Laguna Seca is very terrible compared to the real Laguna Seca, but they did get the actual license for the name, just didn't laser scan the actual track. And now this, like the windmill track, so many tracks in the world are now actually playable. I genuinely might do, I think I might do a weekly series. I might do a weekly series where I check out the most popular and some viewer suggested tracks every single week. And there you go, there's the end of Laguna Seca. Yeah, so definitely not a lot. It definitely scales with how long the race is, but still very much little money. And if it's a dynamic weather, I assume you can just instantly go back into the world. This wasn't, but we're just right where we were. Sorted. There's the prison. We can add a prison race. Like, there's actually... there's so much you can do. Also, yes. So, like, yeah, you can't place race creator checkpoints anywhere off-road. These are they're basically just for anywhere with a actual physical road. So, places like these. There you go. You can see it instantly attaches to the road. As soon as you're off-road, it gives you a big no-no. We can add a race to where's the island? There you go. Arcadia is perfect for a little racetrack. Like, it's actually perfect. It's throbbing for a little racetrack. And finally, this concept that I wanted to test out, which again I will flesh out way more in an actual video. We got street race, we got country restriction Germany, we got a highway, we got heavy rain in the dead of night, we got traffic set to yes and high. And here we go, test the race. We will select our cars. Let's go into the new Audi RS7. And this is the best way to make no hezzy in the Crew 2. We have the time sorted. We have the weather sorted. We have the actual highway sorted. It's an event. We can actually properly put on the traffic. Why is it all on that side? Why? That doesn't seem very fair. Here we go. We got high traffic, so we can actually do a no hezzy. And it's okay. I mean, I definitely would have to go on wheel. I'd have to do all of that again. But, oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, that's so much traffic. That's so beautiful. Oh, look at it. It's amazing. This is the best way I could ever do no hezzy. And it was right around the corner from my no hezzy in the Crew 2 video. There you go. Oh, the pops as well. An Audi RS7. We definitely would have to change the settings so it isn't so jittery. There we go. That's all the stuff I wanted to try out and show you guys in a full breakdown of the race creator. Sorry if I missed anything. If I did, just watch the videos, watch the streams, because I'll explain it. I will see you boys in the next one. That's going to be about it from me. Thank you to popular members, a special thank you to famous members, and an insane thank you to star members, Danimal the Manimal, Grim Pepper, and Mystic Ghost, and an insane top of the top thank you to Bad at Games 02, Void, and Liam 2 Drip. That's about it from me, boys, in a bit.